name is Lucas. You're watching my Sarcastic Kitchen where I make whatever the I want. And today we're going to be making a raspberry cheesecake. I'm making a raspberry cheesecake as a request from Ariana's mom since it is one of her favorite springtime desserts. We're going to make it, send it off to her, and hopefully she'll like it. I'm using Martha Stewart's New York style cheesecake recipe today. I made some alterations, but I'll leave the original recipe down in the link below so you can follow along with that as well. To start off your cheesecake, you need to make a graham cracker crust. Now, how I made my crust is you take 2 cups of graham cracker crumbs, mix that with 8 tablespoons of melted butter and 2 tablespoons of sugar, press it into your spring-form pan, throw that in the oven for 10 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit and allow it to cool. Now it's time.
You're the bug. I got it.
Got it. Look at you.
Thank you.
Props, production assistant and assassinator. Assassinator.
I am the assassinator.
I am the assassinator. Feed me our cheesecake. So now we have our crust made. We're gonna go ahead and make our filling for our cheesecake. To make the filling, you need 1/2 cup of flour, 7 packages of cream cheese. Oh, the heavens have opened above and are shining their lights down on all of this gloriousness. 2 1/4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of sour cream, 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla, 5 large eggs, and a little bit of butter to grease the pan. You probably shouldn't say that sexually. We have our 7 packages of cream cheese. We're gonna mix this on high speed for about 3 minutes. You want your cream cheese to be mixed really well so it's nice, light, and fluffy. Nice, light, and fluffy. So it's nice, so it's really, you know, nice. All right, there we go. Our cream cheese is mixed. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to take our sugar, put that in a separate bowl, along with our flour, and we're going to mix this together and gradually add it into our cream cheese. All right, we're going to add in our first little bit of the mixed sugar and flour. Now that that's mixed in, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scrape down my bowl and mix it one last time so I know everything is combined.
Wow.
I just like threw it on myself. Okay, now that we have our flour and sugar in, I'm going to go ahead and mix in the sour cream. Just going to dump all of that in there at once. And then we're going to toss in our vanilla.
Is that a spoon of the stuff?
Yes, but I need it yet.
Okay, that's fine.
But don't worry, there'll be a whole bowl of stuff.
Perfect.
So.
You just need something to lick.
Now I'm going to start adding our eggs one at a time. It's very important that you only add one at a time so it mixes thoroughly. Put the first one in.
Why is his yolk just not?
I don't know. I don't know why.
That's hilarious.
I don't know why. It's just not going through. Bitch. Haha, the yolk's on you. Third egg. All right, we did it. We made our filling. We almost overflowed our bowl, but it's fine. All right, to start off putting the filling into our crust, first we just need to butter the inside of our pan. I have some nice soft butter here. That way our cheesecake will not stick once we try to take the sides off. And here we go, we're gonna pour her in. We pour the filling on top of our crust, everything is settled. We're gonna take some raspberry puree. This is really simple to make. All I did was I took a 6-ounce clamshell of fresh raspberries. I put that in a food processor for about 30 seconds. Then I strained out the seeds and the pulp through a sieve over a bowl to collect all of the juice underneath. And then I added 2 tablespoons of sugar, whisked that together, and I put it in a little dropper bottle. That way I get some nice uniform drops on here before we make the design. All right, we're just making some nice circles. We're just gonna swirl. Just gonna take your toothpick through the dots and just swirl them all around. There. All right, now that we have our design on, we're gonna pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 45 minutes. We're gonna bake it for an additional 30 minutes. The top will brown slightly. You wanna have a little wobble in the middle. That's when you know it's done. Once it's done baking, we leave it in the oven for an hour with the door ajar to cool down completely. If you just take this cheesecake out of the oven after it's baking, it could crack in the middle and sink. You don't want that. It's really important. It's very, very delicate. Here we go. So we took our cheesecake out of the oven. It has cooled. Now we're gonna send it over to Mama Duane's to see how she likes her cheesecake. Oh, so good, Lucas. Like, you're the best cook in the world. Oh my God, it's amazing. It sounds like Mickey Mouse.
That's Mickey. You're Mickey. What the
Okay, there we go. Yummy. Very, very good. Lucas, you need to have your own pastry place. It's delicious.
If you liked what you saw, leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time on my Sarcastic Kitchen.
So many points.
Oh boy!